Hey Rebels, what's going on? Boxing Coach Sam here. Today we're going to go over a couple of basic things today. We're going to go over footwork. We're going to go over basic hand punches, kind of refresh those a little bit. Then we're going to go into how to wrap our hands, and then we're going to touch up on some bag work over here, just so I can kind of give you guys a little sneak peek, a little bit of introduction on what the rest of the semester is going to be like. All right, so make sure you have a towel, make sure you have your bottle of water, make sure you have your hand wraps and boxing equipment if applicable. If not, you don't need it. Let's get to work. Alrighty, Rebels, we're back. We're going to go over hand wrapping really fast. I'm going to bring in a special guest. Anna, come on in. Go ahead and say hi. Hi. All right, Anna is a mixed martial artist, amateur athlete looking to develop her skills and continue to develop her game. For this particular segment, we're just going to use her hands as an example to go ahead and focus on demonstrating how to wrap hands. Now, there's a multitude of ways to do this, so let's kind of scoot a little bit over here. Come on over, Anna. We're going to go ahead and go over how we wrap hands. So, there's 1,000 ways to do this. I like to do this way.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
All righty. So hands shaking and all, honest here. All right. Let's make sure that we give her some support. We're going to go over hand wrapping. Now let me go ahead and get your hand. So like I said, there's 1,000 ways to do this, but we're going to do this in this particular way where we're using the thumb as a loop here. This is called the lead right here. We want to make sure that this is nice and tight. I'm going to go, Anna's got tiny hands, so I'm going to go 4 times around her wrist, but I'm sure she punches hard. All right. After that fourth time, we're going to come around the thumb. We're going to lock that in. Then we're going to come around the knuckles here. All right. Now, there's 1,001 ways to do this, like I said, so pay attention. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come and create a little bit of padding right here. 3 times. I'm going to create that a little padding there, and then I'm going to lock this in. From there, I'm going to lock that in 100%. Then I'm going to come down to the pinky. Come up, and I'm going to lock that in. Come underneath. Come over. What I'm looking for is to create an X pattern on the wrap here. Keep your hand straight right there. Then we're going to come through. Perfect. Now I'm going to go the opposite way. Why? Because I want to be able to come complete in that X. And I'm going to come over in between the fingers. Then I'm going to come over. Then I'm going to finish, and I'm going to lock this in. Very important, making sure you keep things nice and tight. Okay. When you do your wraps, you want them tight, so you want them nice, fit, and snug inside the glove. Because if it's not, then what happens is hand injuries can happen. You can hit a bag wrong. You can hit a pad wrong. You can even in training with your partner, you can hurt yourself and jam a wrist or a thumb. All right. After that, pretty easy. What I like to do is have her make a fist. How's that feel?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. All right. Then we just pack that in and we create a nice seal. All right. And that is how you wrap your hands. All righty. So the next thing that we're going to go ahead and go into is basic footwork. And then we're going to go into punches. But let's start off with the footwork first. This is really self-explanatory. If you're right-handed, you want your left leg in front of you. If you're left-handed, you want your right leg in front of you. A couple details and specifics we can get to a little bit later on down on the road. But for sake of what we're learning today, I'm going to keep it orthodox, okay, which means right-handed. From here, all right, we're going to go into our footwork. We want our foot to kind of point kind of like at 1 o'clock. We want our back leg to kind of point like at 3 or 4 o'clock. And then from here, we're going to begin to move with our feet. So when you step forward, you're going to step forward with your front foot. When you step back, you're going to step back with your back foot. When you step left, you're going to go left with your left foot. When you step right, you're going to go right with your right foot. All right, and those are the 4 basic movements in boxing. Really easy. Pause as you need. Repeat as you need. A big portion of being able to learn any kind of martial art or any striking in general is just to make sure that you take things step by step, progress step by step. Okay? Now we're going to go into the 6 punches of boxing. I don't care what anybody says. There's 6 punches, not 7, 11, 24, 15, 6. The only thing that changes here is variable the position of the punch. That's the only thing that changes in your combination sequence, whether you're hitting a bag, sparring an opponent, or doing pad work. It's the same 6 punches. All you refine is position, timing, and your angles. But that is for a later date. All right, so the 6 punches in boxing are very simple. They come as follows. All right, knees bent, hands up, shoulders relaxed. You have your 1, which is your jab, and you stick that out all the way. From your chin, straight out. Then you have your 2, which is your cross. Key detail, make sure you have that back leg loaded. Make sure you're turning your hip, not being stiff. Okay, so we have our 1, we have our 2. After 2, what comes after 2? 3, our off-camera guest said the number 3, which is correct. So we have our 1, our 2, our 3. Our 3 is our left hook. The left hook is the most awkward punch in boxing. Kind of makes you feel like you're kind of punching through water or sand a little bit. It's very tough to kind of go through when you're still going through those beginning stages of that process. Okay, from 3 on, what comes after 3? The right hook, which is number 4. So we have our 4 here. So we have our 3, our 4. What comes after 4? We have our 5, our lead, right? So left side is odd, right side is even. All right, what comes after 5? 6, that rear uppercut. All right, and those are the 6 punches in boxing. All right, from there, folks, take your time, practice these small things at home, whether you're on campus or in the gym, or if you're working with someone. Take these small tips, expand your game, and let's do a little bit of bag work next. Alrighty guys, so now we're in the last portion of this video. I know this is a quick one. It's more of a teaser than anything. We're gonna go into a 1, 2, 3. So a jab, a cross, and a left hook. That's gonna be the series for the semester. We'll build off that as the principal combination, and then we'll go through different punch development combinations later on throughout the semester. But for now, what we're gonna introduce is some small, light, heavy bag work, just to kind of give you a teaser of what is to come, whether you have a heavy bag available to you or not. All right, so let's get ready to work. Anna, can you do me a favor, set a timer for 1 minute? All right. Anna's here, she's an MVP, she's being supportive right now, surprise guest, we're thankful to have her. All right, 1 minute. All right, here we go. So nice and easy, working your jab, your cross, and your left hook. Relaxing, staying bent. Really easy. Moving around, not staying stationary. I'm not doing anything more than a 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Pop, pop, pop. And you don't have to throw hard when you're hitting the bag either. You can go by volume and rhythm, staying with those same punches. All right, and so basically that's what your process would be. All right, going through the bag. All right, guys, so you went ahead and just kind of saw me hit the heavy bag a little bit. I do apologize if that was a little loud and you guys really couldn't hear me. We're making here a small adjustment. We're gonna bring in our special guest to kind of go over that punch combination sequence, okay? We're keeping it really basic. We're keeping it really, really fundamental here, working on the jab, the cross, and the left hook. For her, because she's a little bit more advanced and has a little bit more experience than most, we're gonna maybe change it up in sequence. It's kind of important just to kind of see what she does and kind of go from there. All right, so Rebels, get ready. All right, here we go. Let's start off with that jab, jab, jab. 1, 2. Good, 1, 2, 3. Again. 1 more. Good. Here you go, breathe, breathe. Good, good. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1 more. Good. Now, again, do not use your bare hands for something like this. I'm able to do this. I've been doing this 15 years. She also has a reasonable amount of experience. So notice she's able to control her power, her speed, and her accuracy while also taking care of my hands. Okay? Ready? 1, 2. 1, 3. Ooh, we got her. 1, 3. 1, 3, 2. Again. 1 more. Good. 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 2. Bam, 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 bam. Again. Bam, 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 bam. 1 more. Boom. Rebels, and there you have it. So get ready for the next class because we're going to dive a little more deep with that. Rebels, Coach Sam, we're out.